Hello, and welcome to Unlockable Gamers. This is the DeadGamesGamer, and I'm playing Fallout New Vegas. A personal favorite of mine, mind you. Now, I am definitely waiting on Fallout 4. Every little scrap of news that I can hear, I just eat up. This is probably like I think it's the 6th actual Fallout installment, really. And Fallout 4 will be like the 7th or so. But this game reminds me a lot of Fallout 3, really. It's just all that wonderful stuff they had in Fallout 3, all in the area that Fallout 1 and 2 took place in. Just kind of let everyone know what was going on that side of the country. And we have this wonderful little intro right here. Just to let you know that the wasteland is alive and well. With chaos, freaks, crazy people, violence, a bunch of people dressed up like Caesar's Legion. Oh, this looks like a classic Vegas guy. Surrounded by a bunch of raiders.
War. War never changes.
Ah, the classic line.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults.
Except your character this
opened,
time around.
Their inhabitants set out.
That's probably why they didn't make this a numbered title, because you're not a vault dweller.
Establishing villages, forming tribes.
Great cons.
As decades passed, what had been the American South
Yeah, the Great Cons were a
united
huge part of the first two
beneath
games.
the flag of the new
They're one of those
California
very
Republic,
first people
dedicated to old world
have to
values
clash
of
with.
democracy and the rule of law. As the
New
Republic
California
grew,
Republic
so did
is
its needs.
all over the place
Scouts
now.
spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River.
Yep.
The NCR mobilized its army
great
and sent
dam.
it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition.
So that's basically the
Across the Colorado,
big thing
another
about this
society
game,
had arisen
is that they have a
under
giant
different flag.
city with working
A
electricity,
vast army of
and
slaves forged from the conquest
even
of
massive
86
casinos, just like an old
tribes.
Vegas.
Caesar's Legion.
And then you have these crazies.
4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn. Training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business.
It's like
under
the
the control
ultimate
of its
savage
mysterious
faction.
overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip.
Ah, yes.
What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn.
Just for a simple little
For the
platinum chip. They get ambushed by Great Cons, knocked out,
what
you
you
wake
after,
up,
so
and
pay up.
You're crying
This
in the rain,
happens.
Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
well, hello.
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig?
Something tells me that despite that, you still seem pretty
Made your last
untrustworthy.
delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck.
These Great Cons look so surprised.
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Fuck you. And that's the beginning of the game. I lost. I died. What can you do? Man, it was good though. Really atmospheric. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Yeah, just the opening cutscene. I seriously doubt that's surprising anyone at this point, though. Alright, loading, loading, loading. Loading, loading. Look at that wonderful graffiti. Oh, you see what they did there? A good ranger, and he's dead. See what they're trying to say? Only good ranger is a dead ranger. And yes, I have all the expansions. So all this crap is gonna pile in real quick. And even more is gonna happen in the first, like, 15 minutes here. Hello.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name?
Apparently not too bad for a bullet in the head.
Can you tell me your name?
Name. We'll just go simple here. DeadGamesGamer. And there we go.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Well, screw you too.
Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope
yeah, I
you
guess
don't
you
mind, but
probably
I
kept me
had to
alive,
go
so
rooting around
not
here
screw
in
you.
your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Just gonna do on-the-spot plastic surgery? Alright, well, I am a male. We'll be honest here. I am Caucasian. I don't want to waste you guys' time too much with extensive customization. So I'm just gonna go for a quick preset. And that handlebar mustache had me at hello. Okay. We're gonna make you a little older. I didn't say fatter, I said older. Let's go back to young. And pale, apparently. Okay. Hairstyle. Do you want to go a little crazier? I'll make him emo. It says punked. Terrace, shaggy swab, buzz cut, smooth wave. Actually, yes, let's give him the comb over. And we're not gonna mess with it anymore. We're gonna just keep going.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay.
Yep, sure.
No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Man, standing up sure does make my vision blurry.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that Vigor Tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Alright.
Looking good so far.
Yep.
Go ahead and give the Vigor Tester a try. We'll
Alright.
learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Okay, can I try it? Okay. I love these right here. It's just a scale 1 through 10, but they have the little descriptions over here to the side, and they are all pretty funny in how they describe all this. You have everything from Wet Noodle at 1 to Hercules' bigger cousin at 10. Wonderful. I'm just gonna scoot through most of this. Eagle with a telescope. Alright. The very last screen has an overall list. There we go. I'm gonna go for skill point heavy with lots of intelligence and a little extra endurance for upgrades later. There we go.
Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good.
Yep.
Well, we know your vitals are good.
Shot in the head and smarter
but
than
that
ever.
don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn and dropping. What do you say you take
true.
a seat in my couch
Could be a genius
and we go
and
through a couple
insane.
questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
long as they're barking and not talking and telling me to do things.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
Dog.
Cat?
House.
Shelter?
Night.
Sleep?
Bandit.
Ah, stab.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
You get a funny response if you say this last one here. Human shield, but we're not gonna go for that. Not this time around. Ah, well, hell, it's not gonna affect anything. Here you go. Human shield.
Sometimes when you give tests like this, you learn more than you was hoping for, and I reckon that ain't always the best thing. But I guess maybe it explains a thing or two about your predicament.
Yes, I kidnap mothers
Okay.
and strap them
Now,
to
I
wooden
got a few
planks and hold them up as
statements.
shields.
I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
To be completely fair, I disagree in this game's context.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Nah, I love my companions.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Well, this wouldn't be any good if it wasn't.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Nah.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Hell yeah, I do.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I see 2 fire ants attached at the butt. An angry 2-headed ant. I'd be angry too if I was attached to the butt. Where would the poop go?
Okay. How about this one?
Kinda looks like one of those iron war fans that samurai use, doesn't it? Let's see. Priceless work of art. Piece of space-age technology? I don't see that. A ship at sea. I can kinda see that. Like the mast you're looking at from the front. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. Not sure what they're going for that. Maybe I can see it. We're gonna say a ship at sea.
Last one.
2 bears high-fiving. 100%. Not an option, but I think there are mods that allow you to do that. Have it as an option. They make a joke about it in a DLC later. We'll say a head on a pillow, because I can kind of see that. If it's like a Dr. Seuss character.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Who the hell is the doctor here? Okay. You give me melee weapons and unarmed? That's redundant. I'm actually not going to take a melee skill. Guns are plentiful in Vegas. So we're going to go with guns. Speech I've always found to actually be really important. So I'm going to stick with that. And repair. Also, this game doesn't go off the percentage system that 3 used as far as like speech checks are concerned. It's just a numbers game. It's either high enough or it's not. Though in particularly low instances you can find some very funny responses. Moving on.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Quite so. He said choose your traits. And you don't really have to. That being said, since you usually stick to one combat skill for the most part, and since I'm going to be going for high skill point character, I'm going to go with good-natured. So that's going to put all my other skills that are not guns up a good bit. Let's see. And then just for shits and gigs, Wild Wasteland.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Alright. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to ever so subtly rob you, just in the slightest. Let's see. He doesn't mind. Let's see. Ah, right here. Taking all that. Taking all of that. all of that. Taking the knife. Taking that. All of these. And that's all I really need. Anything here? Ooh, cigarettes. Cigarettes don't weigh very much, and they're easy to sell. Don't judge me. Okay. Take this hat. Anything over here? Yes. Ooh. 3 healing items. Stim packs are way more expensive in this game. Ah, there we go. Extra gun. Always good. Oh, speaking of extra gun. Broken submachine gun. Repair that. Sunset sarsaparilla. I'll make some stim packs. And I don't think there's anything else useful or interesting except this magazine. Or if you get 4 eyes, you can get +1 perception right now by taking those reading classes. Moving on.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip.
Yeah,
well,
sure.
if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through.
I'm not sure how
I
this
know
wouldn't
what it's
be of
like
use to
having
you.
something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Well, thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I'll try. We're gonna skip hardcore mode. Just because that'd be a bunch of extra grinding you don't necessarily want to see. Just a bunch of me trying to find water and get sleep. Which can be fun, but not necessarily to watch. I'm sure there are plenty of others who will showcase hardcore mode. Or already have. It's been a while since this game came out. Just a loading. Only you can prevent corporate espionage. This supposed to be a take on Smokey the Bear? Only you can prevent corporate espionage. Alright, come on. Anytime. Anytime. Loading screen. Fun and excitement for all at the loading screen. Hope we don't need to do a retake because of the loading screen. There we go. Okay. Ain't that a kick in the head? Indeed. Old War Blues. The reunion. Your Pip Boy has received a signal. Coordinates that lead to the canyon wreckage west of Prim. Following the coordinates are the words Courier 6. It's signed Ulysses. And my level cap increased by 5. Happy Trails Expedition. Picked up a radio broadcast from the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Looking for one more member for an expedition to Zion Valley. Plus 5. There we go. Any more? There might be another one. Up, I was right. Gun runner's arsenal. There we go. There are lots more guns. Okay. I've officially discovered Good Springs now. Oh, there's Victor. Up, and there he goes. Disappearing. Up, and there he is. Ah, yeah. Still more. Sierra Madre grand opening. Radio broadcast inviting you to the grand opening of the Sierra Madre Casino. It's alive. I'll check it out later. Victor,
Howdy,
do you?
partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
For being shot in the head? Sure as hell I am. Thanks for digging me out of the grave, by the way.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
No, aren't you helpful as all shit? How'd you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
I like you. I like you, picture of cowboy smoking a cigarette. Alright. It's a delightful change of pace from the robots in Fallout 3. Here we go. Hey, old man. Easy Pete. Yeah, see, everything's nice and relaxed here. Outside the whole getting shot in the head and crazy bands of savages. And maybe relaxed isn't the right word. It's relaxed right here at this one place. And once again, we are loading. We are loading. I think we're going to cut it at the end of the tutorial here.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Didn't seem all that vicious. Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Alright. Lead the way. Lead the way. Okay, no. It's not that kind of video. Alright. There we go. And there she is. Alright, give me the gun.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
I do.
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Alright. You will find I already know how to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
Alright, I was gonna run around and stand up, but that sounds like a good idea.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
Something about desert survival.
Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply
those
anyway.
lips are
Darn
not
critters
safe.
are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Sure.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Alright. Oh. My bad. A little jumpy. We're gonna put this up for a second. Go, doggy, go! What was it? Cheyenne? Yes, Cheyenne. What'd you stop for? Keep going. We We have geckos to kill. The town is threatened! Yes, doggy, lead the way. Why'd you turn around? Okay, keep going. Alright. You're not very talkative. Nope. Man, switch directions on me. Okay. Come on. Come on, doggy. Out from behind the tree.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer.
I hear it's a
If
lot
we move
worse
quietly,
out in the
we
wasteland.
can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Alright. We'll try it your way. I don't think my stealth is too high right now, though.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Okay. I don't see them. Let's move forward a little more. Ah, fuck it, they're just geckos. Oh, there he is. Look at the funny way they run. Oh. Wow. Woo.
Oh, that's it.
Crazy lag, though. Oh, there we go. And I'm stuck in a rock. I have become one with this rock. Let's jump out of it. Let's see. No? No. I'm stuck in a rock. Huh. That's interesting. Can I walk out the way I came in? No? No? Not at all? Not even a little? Interesting! Fallout glitches, everyone! Fallout glitches! Okay, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go ahead and save it right here, and we'll go ahead and have a part 2 a little ways down the line. This has already been a little bit. And I will find my way out of this here rock and be right back here when we start again. Alright, see y'all later. This has been DeadGamesGamer.